Imagine if you were the nurturing parent and you constantly said to yourself, I got this. I can do this. I believe in me. I don't care what other people say. I'm a rock star. I can do this. You're going to achieve double.
Hey boss ladies, Vicky's back. Vicky Schettini here. I hope you are having an amazing time. Guess who I have today? Laura DiBenedetto. She is an author of The 6 Habits, and I just barely started talking to her. I love her message. So welcome to the show, Laura. I'm really, really excited that you're here.
Thank you. It's really awesome to talk with you.
Can you give us a little sneak peek of why the 6 habits?
And sometimes we dream of simple things like just a cabin in the woods and maybe getting along with our spouse, or maybe just taking a once-a-year vacation to someplace foreign or whatever, or starting a business. Like who knows what we dream of? Everybody's different. That's what makes us wonderful. And the 6 habits is based on lots of research that I've done to figure out what is happiness really. Second of all, where have we been led astray that it's so darn complicated? And third, what can we do to reliably and predictably create happiness in our lives in a formulaic way? I had achieved so much material success. What I had not achieved was internal success, which is the only kind that really matters. I don't care how fat your bank account is. If you hate yourself, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I had all the success I wanted and then some. I had checked all the boxes and done all the things, and yet I felt empty and hollow. So I wanted to figure out what I could do for me so I didn't feel that way anymore. And I could actually start to live the powerful life I always dreamed of. And I started doing lots of research and studying human behavior. And I was studying scientific journals and psychology journals and really just understanding why we do the stuff we do, what makes things actually work and not work, how we sabotage ourselves. So then I ended up being my own guinea pig, testing all my theories because I just wanted to be free. And I was able to figure out these 6 specific things that we need to do every day automatically that actually put us into whatever life we dream of, not the life that I told you to have, but the life that you want you to have, And so I changed my own life so radically, so massively that I started sharing it with other people. So the 6 habits are kindness, acceptance, gratitude, presence, goodness, and intention. Most people, when they hear the word kindness, they automatically think I'm talking about kindness as an act of generosity or goodness toward another human. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about kindness toward yourself. That behavior as well. And you can learn to treat yourself with the most passionate love and kindness. See, what you're doing, if by your own admission, if you're not kind to yourself, you're basically a bully in your own head. You probably tear yourself down, tell yourself you can't do things. You probably work hard because you hate yourself sometimes. I've done it, so no judgments whatsoever. Now, by contrast, imagine if you were the nurturing parent and you constantly said to yourself, I got this. I can do this. I believe in me. I don't care what other people say. I'm a rock star. I can do this. You're going to achieve double. The next habit is acceptance, and kindness and acceptance are tied together. Now, acceptance is unconditional love. That doesn't mean I'll love myself when I lose 20 pounds. I'll love myself when I finally succeed at this. I'll only be kind to myself once I decide that I'm worthy of it. No, it's I deserve this just for existing. I'm worthy of the air in my lungs. I'm worthy of being alive. I am worthy of everything I dream of, and I love me without condition. As is, and if I ever want to change or work on myself, it's because I love myself and I'm excited to give myself this gift, not because I need to change who I am. Third habit, gratitude. Gratitude is so awesome, and I'm seeing this wonderful movement right now where lots of people are choosing to end their day with 10 little thoughts of things they're grateful for at the end of the day. That's amazing. The gratitude I'm talking about goes deeper and broader. It's the hard stuff. It's the stuff we overlook. It's the things we really take for granted. Like just the fact that we can breathe on our own and we don't need a machine to do it for us. The fact that we can feed ourselves and our arms move independently. Isn't that wonderful? The fact that literally, If your tummy is upset, you can be grateful that your stomach is saying to you, you might want to get to the bathroom right now versus having a publicly embarrassing accident, or being grateful for the fact that you were homeless because of what it revealed within you and what it taught you and what it gave to you that you can teach the world, that only you can teach the world. The next habit is presence, especially nowadays when the world seems to be on fire. We're so worried about what tomorrow is going to look like. And we're so scared about what the past has been and things, just frightening us. And human beings are creatures that are very scared of the world around us, and we make decisions based on fear. And when we choose to live in the present, we discover our courage because we realize that time is really an illusion, and we can't really let go of the tyranny of time until we actually choose to see it for what it is and just choose this moment, because this is the only one that matters. So the fifth habit is goodness. Goodness, I like to just call it simple math. You're adding good, subtracting bad. When you live in a state of goodness, you intentionally wall yourself off from lots of toxic stuff. It doesn't mean you're not aware and you're not an ostrich burying your head in the sand, but okay, I'm going to consume the news for maybe 15 minutes today, but that's my limit because the rest of the time I deserve to be in a good headspace. And information's one thing, toxic chaos is another. And there's a line. And we have to have boundaries with ourselves, boundaries with others. And we need to add good things like quality time with friends, meeting new friends like you, and hanging out and discovering amazing people and seeing what's good in the world. So let me tell you about the final habit. This one's intention. Intention is the habit of seeing what you want clearly, why you want it, and keeping the big picture in mind while you work incrementally on the little picture every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's discipline, it's action, it's conviction, it's follow through, it's stubbornness, which I'm organically good at, I gotta admit, but some people are not. It's a resiliency. It's like you get knocked down, you get back up every single time. And the thing about these habits is when you really begin your mastery journey, awareness is great. It really is. It's oh, that's nice. But I'm also equally aware of the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Just because you know about something doesn't mean that you're successfully applying it to your life. So the application of the habits and the mastery journey, which, believe it or not, begins with awareness of the habits. The goal is to not be really aware of them anymore, to just be in a habitual behavior that's automatic. Take the wisdom. Let's change the world one person at a time.